Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be reviewing Ninja Gaiden 4. And I last year I played Ninja Gaiden 2, Black, fantastic game. It's going to be a very, very short review. Why? Because the game is good, it's decent, it's fantastic, it's straightforward, no frill, hardcore, ninja action. There's a new character called Yakumo. And just for the sake of content, I would say the game is very similar to Devil May Cry 4. Weapon switching, in fact, even the way the story is structured, the way the game progresses. 20 mission, you play as one character for a bunch of the game, you play as another for the rest of the game and whatever. I won't say much more than that for the sake of spoilers, but what is there to dislike about the game? I just cannot find anything. You're going to pick something out, just little pet peeves. I want not just there to be blood, but I want more gore. What else? They have completed the game, and I struggle to find any particular fault with this game. That's how wonderfully crafted the game is. It's a very straightforward story. The game doesn't do too much, and really, that's kind of what we asked for, isn't it? Just the ability for someone to make a very competent game. It's made by Platinum Games, and obviously from the enemy designs, you see you see Platinum's influence in some of the character designs, the enemy designs, especially in the first part of the game. The second part of the game is more Ninja Gaiden, so it's like the game is divided into the Platinum side and the Ninja Gaiden side. That being said, both sides of the game are excellent games. Struggling. It's such a good game. You can see what I'm talking about on the screen. There's just not much else to say. The action is good. The game is, there's the good difficulty spike for the people who love difficulty. For those who don't, you are also catered to. If you play the game on the easiest difficulty, a competent person can go through the entire game without dying. And truly that kind of helps with the flow of the game, relieve some of the frustration that, people are not used to. But if you want the challenge is there. And even in those moments, you still need your items and things like that. So what else is there? I'm struggling to fault this game. I'm looking for something like a nitpick. Nothing. The story, okay, I guess I would say maybe the combat system had some issues in terms of explicability. It's not entirely clear what is breakable, what is interruptible. So you find yourself trying to interrupt some enemy attacks, and then those attacks are uninterruptible. It's a little bit strange, it's a little bit weird. But honestly, by the time you're in the third, fourth chapter, you have a fair understanding of how the game wants you to play, how combat fully works. It doesn't take you too long to get a good hang of it. And by the time you unlock all 4 weapons, I'll say 4 for now, but yeah. By the time you unlock all 4 weapons, you will have your favorite. And I would say that the effectiveness of weapons doesn't really show that well depending on the enemy type. I'll say against some of the enemies, you may have an inclination that the drill works better on some enemies, but I think that's just purely superstition and probably the placement of the weapons. But honestly, what do you say against a game that is almost perfect? I'm not a diehard fan of the series, so I feel very objective in the things that I'm saying about this game. I have no complaints whatsoever. It's 2026 and I have no complaints. Shock. I have no complaint. If you've not played it, go out there, get it. It's a good time, good fun action game. Not those very responsive controls. Everything is good here. You don't find yourself suffering you're fighting with the game, not just the enemies. So this game is good. The characters respond to your input. There's no shenanigans, there's no stupidity. Perfect game. Out of 10, I give it a 9. I'm giving it a 9 because there must be something wrong. what could it be? Maybe performance issues. My system is quite beefy, but I don't think the game was fully, truly, properly. Like it gets choppy sometimes. If you only have many enemies on screen, I guess that will just be it. But for the game you're paying for, it's a good game. I strongly recommend it. And obviously, once the game is done, you have trials and other things to do while playing the game. That's not really for me. I just wanted to see what the story was like and how the game played. So for those who want extra content, you go there and get that. This is a fantastic game. I can confidently recommend it to anybody who likes action games and games with a little bit of replayability, straightforward direct game. Fantastic. Nothing left to say. Thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you in the next one.